Hello everyone and welcome back to another train simulator video. We're on the Washington to Baltimore. This is actually my first look at the route. I haven't actually done it before. We're doing a quick drive. I don't know if it was just my PC, but I couldn't find any scenarios for it. So there probably is, but I don't know, something might have been up on my PC. But we're doing a quick drive service in the ACELA from Washington to Baltimore, which is going to be cool. Obviously a big thanks to Dovetail Games for the key for the route. Yeah, I thought we'd do a bit of high-speed American action. So obviously this is the sort of first proper high-speed train in the US, obviously capable of, I think it's 150 miles an hour, and that's actually on the Boston-Providence route, that is. But we're at the very southern end of the route today. Let's get the doors open. It's a very smart train, much smarter than the newer ACELA, which I wouldn't say looks the nicest. Anyway, let's have a look at Washington Station. What's it like? Well, that's quite cool. The bell going, or the whistle. Yeah, it has a car park on top of it. It has buildings on top of it. Okay, this is a US terminus. Oh, what's this? An MP36 there. Washington Union Station. So it's fairly similar feel to Boston South. You've got these ones down here as well, which looks like they continue on, because I think trains do actually go through here. I think to Roanoke, or somewhere like that. Anyway, let's get this set up. Brakes off. That goes to forward. Look how modern and shiny and new and nice the train is. It's 40 miles today's journey. I think it is fairly quick though. Oh, I love the little sparks there. But yeah, let's have a look at the map in a second as we come out of Boston South. No, not Boston South, Washington. Yeah, what's this? Washington Union Station. But yeah, a few of the ones do continue down, which I think is Roanoke down here. Off we go. Look at that though. Got a passenger view as well. It's all very nice in here. Look at that. It's brilliant. You sit there as well on the single seat. Well, the table seats are better. More legroom. Cool, let's get back to the front. Yeah, very modern locomotive. Yeah, hopefully everyone is having an alright day. Sander, auto brakes, cruise control, timer, pantograph select. It's just brilliant in here, isn't it? Let's see what the other side's like. Okay, it's like almost looks like a race car inside, you know, where sort of the dash is quite far up and you've got all the screens underneath. Some sort of spaceship, I don't know. It's brilliant though. Let's get back to there, back to our seat. Got the little bits and bobs there as well. We're pretty much the manual by the looks of things for the train. But yeah, it's a lovely train, this one. Although this one, I don't know if are they going to be retiring this one, because I think this one sort of entered service in 2000. I think I might be completely wrong there, but I'm pretty certain it entered service in 2000. Obviously, do correct me if I'm wrong. But I know there is a new one coming. It's called the ACELA or something like that. I mean, it doesn't look not as good as this. I mean, this is just a beautiful train. But the new one's a bit sort of could be better. But just look at it. It's brilliant. Going up to 20. Listen to the sound of those motors. Proper fast acceleration. Cool. And up to 45. Let's just get some exterior sound. And listen to that. Yeah, top speed of these are 150 miles an hour. And that, I believe, is between Sharon Station on Boston Providence, Sharon and Mansfield. No, South Attleboro, I think it's 150 through there. Which is just crazy. Yeah, this runs up the east coast between Washington and Boston. And obviously the middle is New York. Which I do actually have the New York section of this route, so we might do a video on there as well. So we did Long Island. I do one on there, on the other Northeast Corridor section. Cool. But yeah, nice journey I thought this one would be. Whizzing up the main line. I don't think I've actually ever driven this train on TS, because I think before, because my PC just wasn't brilliant. Well, it wasn't my PC, it was sort of the family PC. So it wasn't brilliant, so I don't think it actually really worked when I drove this. It sort of, the FPS was all over the place. It just wasn't nice to do. And it'll go up to 125 miles an hour, so yeah, pretty quick. Yeah, it's a very similar distance to Boston Providence, this route, obviously 40 miles, and Boston Providence I believe is 41, so very similar. Look at the acceleration though, that is proper going for it. Awesome, up to 95. There we go. And up to 125 in a second. Let's get that passenger view action. So we're already going faster than the Brighton main line. Look at this. Awesome. Let's get that up. I mean, I could just sit in passenger view for the whole journey. It's just so welcoming and relaxing. Just the interior of these, really nice. What's the next station? Are we coming up to a station? I feel like there'll be one soon. Got these tracks here. I think the next one is this one, really. And that is the New Carrollton. Yeah, New Carrollton. Cool, let's just get going. Look at this. We'll get a flyby shot in a second. And anyone actually ever been on the ACELA? This seems like an awesome train to go on. I mean, 125 was no issue to get up to. Awesome. Let's whiz ahead of this. And let's watch it whizzing by. That would be quite cool, watching it going across there. We probably won't get enough time. No, there it goes already. Hopefully there'll be another one up here. Let's go and have a look. Let's go along. And let's find another place where we can watch it whiz by. It's literally just behind. You can hear like the noise in the pantograph. Well, in the overhead wires. That'll do. Look at that. It's awesome. I'm still really surprised though, because I was looking at videos of the ACELA Express. And what's the station? Route 128 on Boston Providence. They actually stop there. Which it's supposed to be like the fast services. Oh, what's that? Oh, okay, well that's gone off. Yeah, I didn't. Well, I thought it was a bit weird to see the ACELA stopping at those stations. So obviously this is supposed to be the the fastest train. So we're going to be fast on this service. I have no clue where the trains stop on this one. I'm guessing they stop at, I think it's BWI Airport or something. So I'm guessing they might stop there. Coming down to 100. Cool. So yeah, fairly quick part of the northeast corridor. It's an interesting route, I'll say, from the course of Boston to Washington, because you get some areas where it's really, really quite slow. And in other areas, I mean, yeah, 125 miles an hour up to 150. So it varies quite a bit on the northeast corridor. But let's see overall where we are going. So we're here, coming up on this station here. Oh, we've got an ACS 64. Let's quickly see that. There it is. And we go through this station as well. Then we go back to the map. Hot, cold, emitter. Yeah, it's cool. Proper iconic US train, I guess. Let's get the bell on. I mean, listen to that as we whiz through, I think this was Carleton or something. Through we go, let's get that off. Yeah, let's have a look where we are going. Quite a cool little loop, bit of track there. We're going all the way up here. So that got an MP36 there. We are just shooting up there. Seabrook next. And then we continue our way up. So it's quite a long way. Obviously we're only here at the moment. We're going all the way up to Baltimore, which is all the way up here, Baltimore Penn. station. Cool. I wouldn't mind doing that though, travelling all the way up the northeast corridor from one end to the other. That's it, so we should be coming up on another train round here. I think Seabrook Station it was, which is round here. So we'll be seeing that. There's the other train there, which I believe is included with this route. It is unbranded. Well, it looks like it's unbranded, so I don't know if there was some sort of licensing issue. Obviously, this is a fairly new route. But yeah, I don't think it's got a brand on it. Let's have a look. I don't think there's a brand, but we'll have a little look. Oh god. Yeah, I think it is unbranded, so there might have been something with the licensing. Let's whack that up. What's that do there? Dynamic brake. Okay, so you can switch between the two. Cool. But yeah, I think in the next video, if we do another one, probably we'll be on the in the ACS 64 on the New York section of the Northeast Corridor. I might even do actually the TSW 2021. Mela did say the Northeast Corridor, sort of New York area. So yeah, probably do that one. Probably do I don't know, Newark Liberty International to New York Penn service. Go 125 again. 26 miles. I mean, look how fast the miles are coming down. They're shooting down. Let's quickly get that to the minimal HUD. Cool. Yeah, it's brilliant though. Look at the speed of this. This is a US train. And we're going very quick. It's got a really fresh design to it, especially the livery as well. Basic but nice. You know, it's got the sort of, I don't know, turquoisey blue, almost like it's got a glow to it. It's just a really nice livery on it. And I've seen a lot of US trains are sort of, well, just this colour, but what do they call it? Stainless steel? Quite a lot of them. I mean, this one is, I think this one does sort of have paint on it, so it's sort of, we've got another service. It's sort of a grey colour, I guess, with all these little blue bits on it. It's really nice livery. One of my favourite US train liveries. I mean, look at that. It's all the blue and you got the glow to it. It's nice. And these little patches on there, business class. Let's get back into the passenger view. I mean, this is really good in here. I'm guessing this must be business class in here. But I suppose the ACELA Express is almost like a what do they call it? A luxury service anyway. So I don't know if there is different classes to it. I think there is. I suppose you're already paying a higher price for the ticket. The thing is, though, how much faster is an ACELA Express to an ACS 64 regional service? Is there a big difference? I mean, the ACS can go up to 125. This goes to 150, which 150 is only on a few sections. So is it what, like 20 minutes faster? What is there a big difference? Let's get another flyby shot. Flyby shots are king. Let's go. Let's visit a fairly, I suppose, flat part of the route. Look at that. That is awesome. Right, let's get back in the cab. I keep saying the cab signal has been disabled. I don't know if I keep clicking something by accident. Oh, we are speeding. Sorry, train. It's all good. Going fast is better. There you go. Probably want to get the throw off as well. That would probably help. Cool. Let's see. We've got 20 miles, so we're pretty much halfway on the journey now. Up to Baltimore. So I know what's after Baltimore then. I'm just trying to think of US cities and all. Baltimore. What's after Baltimore? As Baltimore is fairly close, obviously only 40 miles north of Washington, so they're not too far away. I mean, by car, what would that be? What? Half an hour in the car or so? Yeah, Baltimore's not far, but I don't know what's next. What's the next section? I'm guessing it would be this way, the Northeast Corridor. PW. Don't know. Baltimore Terminal South. Baltimore Freight. I'm gonna look it up. What's north of Baltimore? Baltimore's near Virginia. Well, it's in Virginia, isn't it? So it'll be Carolina. No, Carolina's. Don't know. I'm having a look. I don't think New York is the next city up, because I mean, it certainly takes 3 to 4 hours to get from Washington DC to New York by train. So I doubt that would be the next one up from Baltimore. I'm having a look. Comes down to 80 soonish. Cool. Right, let's try and find Baltimore on Google Maps. Where is... Oh, we're speeding again. Stop speeding. Train. Bring the speed down. 80 is coming up. Get the speed down. Come on. I think we're crossing the tracks here, aren't we? Yeah, I've got... It's fine. It's fine. Oh, it's fine. Right. Let me look again. Washington. There's Washington. Right, back up to 110. Right, Washington. Where's Baltimore? Baltimore is probably there. So the next one along is actually quite far along. I believe it is Philadelphia. So yeah, pretty far. Yeah, Philadelphia. Getting that up. And I think after Philadelphia it's in New York. Look at that. I mean, when you think of US high speed, you think of this. Well, actually one thing, I think it was back in the 80s or 90s, there was actually, I believe it was an ICE 1 or an ICE 2, I think it might have been an ICE 2, which was actually in the US on the Northeast Corridor doing trials. I think it was to sort of promote DBs, you know, trains, and try and get obviously US railway companies to buy it. I can't remember what happened in the end. Well, I don't know what happened in the end, but yeah, there was an ICE on the Northeast Corridor at one time. $110. Cool. Yeah, I'm pretty quick. Let's go back to that one. So it's got a very nice, relaxing atmosphere to it, this train. Right, let's see where we are now. We're here. So yeah, pretty much 2/3 of the way. Maybe slightly less than that, but we're getting there. What time are we due in? We're due in at 35, so we've got 15 minutes. So we're due in at Baltimore Penn Station. Lovely. Got 90 coming up as well. So I start bringing that down. There we go. And coming up to another station. I always like to look to see what station it is. What station are we coming up on? This is BWI Airport. Oh, an airport station. So probably quite a modern design. Probably a fairly large station, I guess. But you know what? I think we're going to stop at this station, because I reckon in real life they actually stop here. I mean, it's an airport, isn't it? So obviously this is a business, sort of business people train, so you'd sort of expect it to stop at the airport. So yeah, we'll stop at the airport. Luckily we did check what station it is. But yeah, quite cool. Yeah, I reckon it'll be a fairly modern station. Where is the station? Is it not loaded in yet? Oh, this is the station. Oh, okay. So it's not actually as grand as I thought it was gonna be. I'm guessing that's why it pulled us over onto this line, because obviously they probably stop here realistically. Here we are. Yeah, quite a small airport station. There's not a lot going on here. I guess this is probably Baltimore something airport. Very good acceleration on there. Cool. I think that will do. We seem to be in the platform. So I wonder how far we are from the airport then. It doesn't look like it's close. Let's have a look. Let's go up. Where is the airport? Oh, there. So we're actually fairly far from the airport. I suppose you'd probably have to get a bus from here, and that'll take you down to wherever the terminal may be. Right, let's get the brakes off. Let's go. Let's whiz ahead. Well, we're not going. Oh no, there we go. There we go. Yeah, ACELA Expresses. I mean, look how fast we're already going. We're already going at 43 miles an hour. 50 miles an hour leaving the platform. That is decent. Still says we're due in there at 37 past, so I'm guessing it's quite slow into Baltimore. Let's get that off. We're back up to 110. Let's go. But yeah, thanks all for coming in. Obviously, if you are enjoying the video, do leave a thumbs up. And do subscribe if you do want to see more. It all does help out. That's quite cool. So the signals are actually, obviously in the ACS 64, it sort of just says clear, and then on some it says clear/danger. On this one, it actually shows you the signal aspect. I like that. It's quite cool. Right, we're going about 110 now, so we don't need to go any faster. Awesome. Let's get that up. We're getting there. Lovely. But yeah, it's been a very good route so far. I've rather enjoyed this. So we're only looking at the ACELA today, and then maybe at some point in the stream we'll go on the MP36. But this is sort of, I suppose, the standout of the route, the ACELA. And also the ACES 64 we've obviously seen before. What station's this? We always got to have a little look. Let's have a look. That was... What's this one? That was Hasthorpe. Yeah, we're almost there now. Pretty much just up there, around there, and we're there. Not too far. $105. Then back up to 110, and that's disabled again, but I'm not actually clicking anything, so I don't know if because when we go past the signals it might say that, I don't know, sort of remind us that it's off. Right, let's bring that down, and coast it again. Speeding, oh yes it is 105 isn't it? Now to 70 soon, so yeah, you can tell we're coming into Baltimore, so everything's getting a bit more built up now. As we come into the city, I guess it is. Yeah, probably a city. Alright, let's start bringing that down. So yeah, slightly lower speed now. Lovely. And 75. Cool, and down to 70 in a second. So yeah, slightly slower along here. I can even see a 50 there, so it really does come down. So I wonder why. Well, I wonder why we are slowing down. Obviously, I know I said we're up near Baltimore now, but I wonder if there's. Well, I suppose it's probably for this, isn't it? Round here, it's quite a sharp corner. There we go. Now at 70. But yeah, I believe this route is a fairly new one. I remember this one coming out. I'm trying to think now. I say it's new. It probably is about a year old, but it's one of the more recent US routes. But I've got quite a few parts of the Northeast Corridor. Obviously, the Boston Sprinter from Boston to Providence. I've got the New Haven to New York line. And obviously this one, Baltimore to Washington. At some point we should sort of try and combine them together and do a stream. That would be quite cool. Another MP36. They're coming down to 50. Let's get that down. And so we've got a fairly big tunnel coming up, so I'm guessing, yeah, we're pretty much going under Baltimore, a bit like the approach into Washington. No, the brakes, why are you on that much? Don't be on that much. Oh god, that's really coming down. Train, brakes, can you release please? There we go. That's better. Oh, up we go again. Cool, is that a little station? That's a diddy little station, look at that. Blimey. Oh, 30. Wow, we really do need to come down. There we go. Oh, no, don't speed. Right, bring that down. So yeah, it really does slow down around here. Right, there we go. Cool. Yeah, almost there now. It's been a nice journey. Been about sort of 25 minutes or so. So fairly quick. I don't think there's any point going up to 30. Well, up to 45. We'll go straight back down to 30 in a second. Suppose we could quickly get up because the acceleration on this thing is just insane. But then bring that down pretty soon after. Yeah, fairly slow into Baltimore. Quite cool though. I'll try and speed up a little. Cool. So yeah, quite a long tunnel coming up. And you can see it on the distance graph there. Got a little sort of mini one here, then yeah, quite a big tunnel, and after that an even longer tunnel. Okay, on we go. Get a bit of passenger view action. There you go, in we go. Oh no, I think we're towards the back of the train in this one. So whereabouts? How far are we? Oh, literally just over a mile. So I'm guessing it's through this tunnel and then you come out into the station. Okay, that's all good. We're going down a fairly steep downhill gradient as well at the moment. There we go. Going around the corner, I'm guessing this is another reason why it's fairly slow through here. And into another fairly big tunnel. So whereabouts, where? Okay, so we're going up through here. So that tunnel there, that goes all the way to here. And then pretty much out into the station. So there's tunnels on each side of Baltimore station. Pull, track 1. I see. Oh, we're getting there. Speeding up a little bit. I'm guessing as we're going to be dipping under the other tracks. Let down a little bit more. And yeah, you can see Baltimore Station on there now. I'm guessing this tunnel probably will get an upgrade at some point. There's obviously 30 miles an hour through here. Obviously must, you know, increase journey times by a fair bit. Let me curve out of here, and then we're there. Baltimore Station. But yeah, it was a good journey, that was. Oh, we're coming out of the tunnel. Actually, no, not really. Sort of, out of the tunnel. Round we go. And then up into the station. Lovely. Right down. Cool. But yeah, Baltimore Station. Here we are. Seems to flatten out down here. So it almost seems like Baltimore Station is in a sort of a bit of a ditch, and when we sort of went down, that's flattened out, and that goes back up. But here we are. That was the Washington to Baltimore section of the Northeast Corridor. We can now tick that off. Yeah, that was rather enjoyable. Here we are. But yeah, obviously thanks everyone for coming in. Quite a nice station as well. And it doesn't have a building on top of it. Has a couple of bridges, but yeah, we can. That's all good. Yeah, very nice station this. Looks like it's got a couple of terminating platforms. I'm guessing that's for the local services, which I suppose might terminate here. I suppose we'll stop here. Yeah, well, we made it. But that is going to be it, everyone, for today's Train Simulator video. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. Obviously, you will find a link in the description to the Discord server, to the PayPal, and to the merch store if you do want to help support the channel. But that's it from me. Thanks for coming in, and I hope to see you next time. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.